get started. And remember, this is all just satire.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, we come to the part of the program which is always my favorite because it means something.
This video is sponsored by Raycon. I've been rocking Raycons for a long time, and I must admit they've improved the design with their new iteration of the everyday earbuds. They fit in the ear perfectly and don't fall out even when I'm getting my steps in. They're my go-to whenever I'm riding the motorcycle, since they don't cause me any ear pains. They come in a variety of new colors, and did I mention, you can grab a protective case that's not only functional, but stylish. The Raycons come with weatherproofing / sweatproof design for all those hot summer days, active noise canceling, 3 customizable sound profiles, earbud tapping functions to reduce discomfort when using them, multi-point connectivity for 2 devices, and so much more. Don't forget that it offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. If you don't like them, send them back. Click the link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/itsagundam to get 15% off your Raycon purchase plus free shipping. College education, what was once seen as the pinnacle of scholarly pursuits, is now more often than not an indication you're dealing with a person that doesn't live in reality and has amassed crippling debt. The rise of social justice, equity, and inclusion has created a corpulent educational system that makes obscene amounts of money off of, well, women and gender studies.
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
You need look no further than the student loan debt problem in America. Women hold nearly 2/3 of all outstanding student loan debt in the US. That's close to $929 billion, almost $1 trillion. The price tag of a college education has more than doubled over the past generation, while household incomes have risen by only 14%. Women graduate owing almost $22,000 in student loan debt compared to $18,000 owned by men. And this video is one of the many reasons as to why women are more in debt.
Hi, my name is Nikki. I'm studying Latin American women in visual culture.
Yeah! What the hell is Latin American women in visual culture gonna do for the world? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Hi, I'm Melanie. I'm studying the unseen body and creative spaces, the erasure and exposure of the queer.
Yeah! The creation spaces of erasure and exposure of the queer. What the hell does that even mean? Looking like Ronald McDonald if he ate Grimace. And this girl just spent a nice chunk of change on a bunch of word salad that means nothing and will do nothing. Unless she somehow ends up a consultant for video games.
Hey, I'm Nina, and I studied the arts, education, and social justice.
Yeah!
I'm Joyce. I studied decolonial intimacies, indigenous politics, and resistance.
Yeah!
I'm Victoria, and I studied remembering or forgetting, navigating international conflict through collective memory.
Yeah!
Hi, I'm Iman, and I studied monstrosity, the subaltern praxis. Or should I say I created it?
Yeah!
It doesn't make any sense. Any f***ing sense.
Only women with some form of privilege would sit there and cheer that she graduated a study she created herself. This is why I don't support student loan debt relief. These people deserve to be in debt. Every ounce of it. They need the crushing weight of reality constantly in the back of their mind. So maybe one day they might snap out of it and go, maybe I need to get my shit together. What is this called? Monstrosity, the subalternate practice? What? It's so stupid. It's so monumentally dumb. And then when you see the Crypt Keeper walking up on stage after he finishes being confused, talking about student loan debt, you want to erase this? You want to make this the normal taxpayer's problem?
Yes!
Hi, I'm Nunyala. I'm studying living artfully, art as ritual therapy, and pathways to decoloniality.
Yeah! Yeah! What? Art as ritual therapy and pathway to decoloniality?
I'm Natalie, and I'm studying fashion history and gender studies.
Yeah! Fashion history, gender studies.
The world is burning. Let's
rack up student loan debt.
No wonder this chick deleted the comments from her videos, because the second people got a whiff of this, they're like, what? I'm not supporting student loan debt relief. What the hell can you do with that? Gender studies and fashion?
I guess that explains why we have overweight runway models. Nothing says sexy like chronic obesity.
In 2000, I studied phenomenological approaches to Black womanhood, specifically Hi, my name is Marie, and my concentration is the radical disruption for survival, development in sub-Saharan Africa, and social anthropology.
And the funny thing is, the people with the most stupid, outlandish graduate are all minority women.
I guess that's why Black women hold the most student loan debt out of any other group of people, and it continuously seems to grow. Nobody ever sees the issue, and on many occasions, they graduate into a field that they can't get a job in, and somehow always manage to end up doing real estate.
Well, let me say this, Queen. I'm a licensed plumber.
I do real estate.
Hi, I'm Ava, and I study unwoman, fugitive family, relationships, and identity. The transformative Black woman.
Oh my God, so stupid. No wonder Black men are running overseas to like Cambodia, Thailand, the Philippines. If this is like your pool of dating, I would run off to an Asian woman too, without a second thought. Like, this is absolutely mental. You're watching adult children celebrate fantasy studies. And it goes on. There's more video of this, but I can't sit through it all.
And my concentration is spiritual healing.
Her concentration is spiritual healing. I'm done. This is what college educations in America have now. And we wonder why, in the name of God, every other country is kicking our teeth in. This is why jobs are outsourced. If I had to hire a college-educated person and they came from this gaggle of freaks, I would go, what's Ling Ling doing?
Hi, my name is Lex, and my concentration is the performance of self.
Kids today get a gold star for not waking up dead.
Well, the best part of all this is the goobly goofball girl who recorded these and screamed, "Yes!" obnoxiously into every video, decided to reply to everyone who was making fun of her. Dude, this chick literally did a 10-minute explanation video. She begins talking about how her job gives value with the social sciences and in the job market or whatever. These girls are just qualified for an HR job and a DEI hire. Let's be real here. That's what it basically is. They all grab this shit, praying to God some big corporation will hire them to go, is this insensitive to brown people? That's kind of what they're praying for. Someone in a TikTok comment that must have burned this girl real bad because she remembered it, even though she deleted every comment under like 3 or 4 videos.
On par, said that the reason for people not affording rent is because of the pursuit of these majors.
Which is true. If you majored in a lot of this bullshit, there's a good shot you can't afford rent in New York City because it's ridiculously priced out of the market. Why would you set yourself up to have a major in bullshit? But she has a clap back.
I could say, hey, when I was in my undergrad, I studied not only arts education, but also how arts specifically has been a very powerful resource for Black people, which is perfect because within lots of Brooklyn schools, there are a lot of Black students.
Young Black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word computer is.
And so that gives me an expertise in a way that would allow them to use me as a resource so I can actually impact those students.
Okay, so the chick is trying to become an arts educator, which is another one of those careers that isn't much of one, but she's praying to God it turns into something. She'll probably spend the rest of her life being an artist, barely above the poverty line.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
She now says the reason why people can't afford rent, even though they focus on social sciences, is most likely, you guessed it, the top 1%.
If you want to blame anyone for the reason for why people can't afford rent, why homelessness rates are rising, maybe you should blame those in power, the corporations, as well as the 1%ers who do not put back in the economy equal amounts to actually support people and social programs that would pull those people up. You could also blame the government, who is investing billions of dollars in Israel as genocide against
More like reckless government spending during the pandemic led to this obvious issue that we're now facing and the current rate of inflation that's absolutely out of control due to progressives demanding in most major city states that people stay home and get the jab, while also killing small businesses because you wouldn't allow people to go to work or go outside. It was nothing but mismanagement and a lot of printing money and trying to make sure that people are okay and not paying for rent, so they used their money to buy PlayStation 5s. It's a very nuanced and layered issue that's not as simple as top 1% bad.
There you go. The rich 1% and the elites are the reason why we have a whole bunch of homeless people. It's not because those goofy politicians in California basically give every homeless person $500 allowance and free paraphernalia so that they can inject their vitamins of choice, if you will, in the streets. That's all because of the rich 1%.
If people just are free to destroy their lives out in the open.
Meth, I see it 7 days a week.
Why would you bother to be better if you can get your dose of vitamins for free and loiter around the streets? Oh, did you know about the social programs in LA that have now made women of the night legal? How much more social programs do nuts like this need for the world to turn into the utopia they think it is? Because it'll never come. And everything will stay screwed up because people like this exist and go to expensive colleges and just assume if you give enough money, everything will work out. But as we've seen with LA, it doesn't seem to work. No matter how much money you throw at it. It almost seems like if you made people responsible for themselves, they might actually give a quarter of a damn. But if you infantilize them, they seem to act like petulant children. No, that's not the problem. It's the people on TikTok making fun of these absolute zonked out college graduates that haven't even figured out how to dress themselves and not look pudgy. I'm so sick of Muffin Top.